Hello, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. Diana Churchill. Diana Churchill was born on 11 July 1909, the first of 5 children of Winston Churchill, then a member of Parliament and government minister, and Clementine Hosier. Diana had several nervous breakdowns. In 1962, she began working with the Samaritans, an organization created for the prevention of suicide. On 20th of October 1963, she died at 58. The cause of death was an overdose of barbiturates, and a coroner later concluded that it was a case of suicide. Eliza Bridges. Eliza Bridges was an American actress and model. She was Playboy magazine's Playmate of the Month for December 1994, and Playboy's Video Playmate of the Month for September 1996. She appeared in several video productions from Playboy Home Video from 1996 to 2000. After appearing in Playboy, she modeled frequently on assignments in Los Angeles, Miami, and Hawaii. She also appeared as a model for Perfect 10. On February 7, 2002, Bridges died in a guest bedroom of the Benedict Canyon, California mansion of Edward Nahum, a longtime acquaintance of Hugh Hefner. Nahum last saw Bridges the previous evening and knew she had a noon appointment the following day, then became concerned after arriving home that evening and finding her car still in the driveway. He found her unresponsive in her bed and attempted CPR as instructed by 911 operators. Paramedics arrived and pronounced her dead on the scene. The room contained no illegal drugs or drug paraphernalia. A bottle of Xanax was found in her purse, and a plastic cup with a white, powdery substance was found in the bathroom wastebasket. Playboy initially stated that she died of natural causes, but an official coroner's report listed her manner of death is accident, acute intoxication by the combined effects of heroin, methamphetamine, meperidine, and alprazolam. Charles Boyer. Charles Boyer was a French-American actor who appeared in more than 80 films between 1920 and 1976. After receiving an education in drama, Boyer started on the stage, but he found his success in American films during the 1930s. His memorable performances were among the era's most highly praised, in romantic dramas such as The Garden of Allah, 1936, Algiers, 1938, and Love Affair, 1939, as well as the mystery thriller Gaslight, 1944. He received 4 Oscar nominations for Best Actor. He also appeared as himself on the CBS sitcom I Love Lucy. On 26 August 1978, Boyer died by suicide with an overdose of Seconal while at a friend's home in Scottsdale, Arizona. He was taken to the hospital in Phoenix, Arizona, where he died, 2 days after his wife's death from cancer, and 2 days before his own 79th birthday. He was interred in Holy Cross Cemetery, Culver City, California, alongside his wife and son. Christopher Bowman. Christopher Bowman was an American figure skater. He was a 2-time world medalist, silver in 1989, bronze in 1990, the 1983 World Junior Champion, and a 2-time U.S. national champion. He competed in 2 Olympic Winter Games, placing 7th in 1988 and 4th in 1992. Bowman was divorced from skating coach Annette Bowman-Yasinkiewicz, with whom he had a daughter, Bianca. Bowman was pronounced dead on January 10, 2008 at 12:06 p.m. after being found in a motel in the North Hills area of Los Angeles. He was 40 years old. The Los Angeles County coroner determined that Bowman died from an accidental drug overdose containing alcohol, marijuana, cocaine, and prescription drugs. Stephan Bonnar. Stephan Bonnar was an American mixed martial artist and professional wrestler. Bonner competed as a light heavyweight in the UFC for most of his career. Bonner was the runner-up on The Ultimate Fighter 1. His tough Ultimate finale loss to Forrest Griffin is widely considered to be the most important fight in the history of the UFC. Bonner died in Las Vegas on December 22, 2022, at the age of 45. UFC issued a statement suggesting it was presumed that Bonner had died of a heart complication while at work. It was later revealed by the Clark County Coroner's Office that Bonner had died from an accidental fentanyl overdose. Erica Blasberg. Erica Blasberg was an American professional golfer who played on the LPGA Tour. She attended the University of Arizona and was the country's #1 ranked college player as a freshman. In 2004, she won the Laconia Savings Bank Golf Classic. On the afternoon of May 9, 2010, she was found dead with a plastic bag secured over her head in her bed at her home in Anthem, Nevada, outside of Las Vegas at age 25. Officers were dispatched to her residence in response to a 911 call by Dr. Thomas Hess, Blasberg's doctor, around 3:00 p.m. In an interview with Press Enterprise on May 10th, Blasberg's father, Mel Blasberg, said, "At first glance, it looks like she might have taken her own life. But at second glance, something is very, very strange about it." On August 24, 2010, the Clark County, Nevada Coroner's Office ruled Blasberg's death a suicide, with asphyxia cited as the primary cause of death, and toxic levels of multiple prescription drugs cited as an additional significant factor. Drugs in Blasberg's system included codeine and hydrocodone, both pain relievers, tramadol, temazepam, a sleep aid, alprazolam, Xanax, an anti-anxiety medication, and butalbital, a migraine medication, according to the coroner. Nevada law does not permit the release of details on the amounts of medication found in autopsies. Skye McCole Bartusiak. Skye McCole Bartusiak was an American child actress and child model. She appeared in The Patriot, 2000, Don't Say a Word, 2001, as Rose Wilder in Beyond the Prairie, The True Story of Laura Ingalls Wilder, 2002, as Megan Matheson on Season 2 of 24, 2002 on 03, Boogeyman 2005, and Kill Your Darlings, 2006. On July 19, 2014, Bartusiak died at the age of 21 in her apartment behind her parents' Houston home. While her mother, shortly after Bartusiak's death, stated she believed that her daughter's history of epileptic seizures may have had a role in her death, the coroner ruled the death resulted from an accidental drug overdose. Bartusiak's mother told CNN and the Associated Press that Skye's boyfriend found the actress sitting up in her bed. Helen began CPR on her daughter before the arrival of paramedics, who then worked for 45 minutes to resuscitate her. Her mother said Skye had been healthy and did not drink or do drugs, but had recently been experiencing epileptic seizures. She believed that this fact had likely played a role in her daughter's death. A memorial service was held in Houston 6 days later. Her brother Stephen told mourners, "If you want to know what makes Skye happy, go out and plant a tree." The Harris County Institute of Forensic Sciences ruled in October 2014 that Bartusiak's death was an accident. The combined toxic effects of hydrocodone and difluorothane with crisaprotol were listed as the main cause of death. Alexis Alijai Lynch. Alexis Alijai Lynch, better known by her stage name Lexi Alijai, was an American rapper, singer, and songwriter. Born and raised in St. Paul, Minnesota, Alijai was part of the Twin Cities hip-hop scene. She released Growing Pains, her only full-length studio album, in 2017. Alijai was a rising star in the local music scene when she died in Minneapolis in 2020. Alijai died at the Laus Minneapolis Hotel on January 1, 2020, at the age of 21. The Hennepin County medical examiner ruled that the manner of death was an accidental drug overdose. A toxicology report revealed the cause as mixed toxicity from fentanyl and ethanol. Michael Alig was an American club promoter who was convicted of felony manslaughter. He was one of the ringleaders of the Club Kids, a group of young New York City clubgoers who became a cultural phenomenon in the late 1980s and early 1990s. In March 1996, Alig and his roommate, Robert D. Freeze Riggs, killed fellow club kid Andre Angel Melendez in a confrontation over a drug debt. In October 1997, Alig pled guilty to first-degree manslaughter. Both men were sentenced to 10 to 20 years in prison. Riggs was released on parole in 2010. Alig was released on May 5, 2014. On December 24, 2020, shortly before midnight, Alig was found unconscious by his ex-boyfriend at their Washington Heights, Manhattan home. He was using heroin before he fell ill and was pronounced dead at the scene. He was 54 years old. The following day, Christmas, Alig's mother confirmed his cause of death as an accidental heroin overdose. The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner in New York City verified in May 2021 that Alig died from acute intoxication from the drugs fentanyl, acetylfentanyl, heroin, and methamphetamine.